Okay, we are live. About to tag now to get the party started. Tonight's topic. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
You're frozen.
I'm frozen.
What is going on?
Why? Wait, why?
Okay, wait.
Why?
You just unfroze and then. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Are we good?
All right. Yes. Tonight's topic. I'm trying to figure out a shorter version to pin at the bottom. We're gonna be talking about.
Can we say like the end of marriage? Yes or no?
Ooh. Pose as a question. All right. The end of marriage.
Y'all, these dreads. Please forgive me now because I love them, but Lord, they be in the way sometimes.
That's why I be having it up in a bun. I gotta pull it back because I cannot. All right.
I'm careful.
Yes or no? All right. Guys, how are you guys doing? Pin comment.
Oh Lord, back at it in the kitchen.
Beautiful.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Big Punisher, hello.
Good evening. Welcome.
All right, let me.
Oh God, troublemaker just joined the room.
The problem child is in here.
Oh,
The problem child.
Here we go. It's gonna be one of them conversations tonight. Hello.
Cass, let's give me a break tonight, all right? Give me a break. That's all I ask. Just give me a break.
Y'all, if you see me sipping on my double cup, blame Shea. We're doing this live.
It's gonna be kind of.
Shea got a bar. Okay, that's what we're doing.
Listen. We need this. Oh Lord. Guess who? Should I accept him, Lo? Just let me know. Yes or no?
Kev, already?
Yes.
Okay. We didn't
even start yet.
Kev, you can't wait till I give the introduction.
All right, I'm gonna accept. All right, say your intro, and then I'm gonna accept him.
Okay. Good evening. So today's topic is basically we're discussing marriage, specifically Black marriage, and if this is a taboo topic, is it dead? Like, do people still look forward to getting married? I know I have this debate all the time. Little background on me: I used to be a wedding planner, so I believe in fairy tales. I believe in love at first sight. I believe in true love, weddings, all of that good stuff, right? But I know I always constantly have this debate with people whether marriage is still a thing in 2021, because it's like, I know people don't think marriage is necessary because they think it's a piece of paper. I know people don't think marriage is necessary if it doesn't make financial sense. So we kind of just wanted to dive into the topic a little bit. And before we do that, I wanted to drop some statistics on you.
Oh.
You see the way that rolled up my tongue, right? Listen, it was a struggle earlier, but I got it.
Listen,
so basically, as of 2019, only 30% of African Americans were married. Fewer Black women.
30?
30%. We didn't even get close to 50, y'all. We're on 30, right? And I thought it was interesting that fewer Black women were married out of that 30%. So that means that a lot of our Black men are marrying other races, right? 48% of Black women actually have never been married. 48. That was a little depressing when I read that statistics. Wow. African Americans in total are the least a married
Race.
racial ethnic group in America.
I believe that.
Black women actually in smaller towns have a higher rate of being married. We live in New York. Sheds a little thugs here, right? And lastly, educated Black women have it harder. Now, this might be a myth, but I'm going to throw it out there and we can get into it a little later, because we are both educated Black women. So we need to discuss whether we think, as educated Black women, is it harder for us to be somebody's wife? So dive right in. I'm about to dive in.
You see, with me, the way I feel like I'm about to be attacked for saying this, but I just have to say it because that's just how I feel. Mm-hmm. Being like my younger Shea, I still do believe in marriage and all of that, but I saw it as like this big all fairy tale, Cinderella meets her prince, But then growing up, you realize a lot goes within a marriage, right? There's the happy ending. Like, I don't know if that's really true, to be honest. And with me, I feel like I put myself in a position where I don't necessarily have to depend on anybody. You know what I mean? It's like financially, whatever. Granted, I may want that person with me or want that person, companionship for a lifetime. It's like you need to be matching where I'm at in life before I can say, yeah, I'm going to be committed to you for the rest of my life till death do us part. And with me, it's like I'm only getting married once.
Yeah.
Out here, divorced, married. I'm not doing that. I'm only getting married one time. If it don't work, shit, it don't work. So when I hear marriage, it's like I need to know we're both on the same page with everything, financially especially. And I feel like I don't even feel like this because it is a statistic.
Girl, that word.
That word is crazy. I believe it's like between 80 and 90% of marriages fail due to financial reasons. And I see that as an issue, especially nowadays where us women, we are becoming more independent. We are, hustlers. We're out here making money. Sometimes we're making more money than our significant other. And I'm not in any business of taking care of any grown man. I'm sorry. I'm not. I can't. I mean, I could put it down for a certain period of time, but if I feel like do that one more time. Kath, leave me alone, please. I don't even know what you're talking about. Just leave me alone.
I think he's talking about the word.
Oh, okay. Leave me alone. Still, leave me alone. I'm not in any business of taking care of any grown man. I understand that people fall on hard times or whatever. Granted, I may hold you down, but we need to establish a lot of things before we say I do, before I walk down this aisle. And this topic, I don't know if you guys are into love and hip hop at all. But you know who Yandy is, MNDC.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, in that whole situation where she was like, they got married, but I guess like she didn't send in the documents to, I guess, New York State or whatever for official filing because she felt like, his restitution, she would have to be like half and half on. She would have to pay that. His back child support or whatever his child support payments are is a 50-50 split. When you're married, like your bills are my bills. Yeah. So like I didn't work this hard, stacked up all these millions to just throw it away because of your dealings and your.
I mean, I questioned her judgment because she held that man down while he was in jail.
Yeah.
I tell you, I can do all things through Christ except hold you down when you're doing an 8-year bid. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So that's also like she had extreme circumstances. So I could definitely understand on that end.
Right. So like I just think of all of those things, right? Because granted, like we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? Like So I need to make sure like we're both on the same page when it comes to everything in life. And granted, like no relationship is perfect. Like we're going to have our bad days. There are going to be days where and I hate when people say like it's a 50-50 thing in a relationship. I don't believe it's 50-50 because there's going to be days where I don't feel like coughing up that 50%. You know what I mean? Like today I might want to give you 10%. You got to come up with that 90% to make sure we are on 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't believe in this 50-50 split, but I do feel like before I say I do, before I walk down the aisle, we need to make sure like everything's just, in order. You know what I mean? I do believe, you know, in love and all of that gushy stuff, but I feel like love is not going to pay these bills. Love is not going to keep the lights on. I'm sorry.
That is very, very, very true.
It's not. So
To me, like, okay, so I hear what you're saying, right? But then it's also like marriage was always the end goal for me, right?
yes.
Like, okay, we start talking, boom, we start, dating. I'm your girlfriend now. I'm 30. I'm not going to be your girlfriend if nobody's 45. Like, that's how I see it. It's like, that's my end goal. So I feel like the time in between the dating and the marriage needs to be where we determine all of that extra stuff, because then it's like, all right, yes, I'm not legally bound to your crap when we're dating, but I'm going to have to deal with it some way, some type of form with even dealing with you in general.
Right.
So it's like, all right, that needs to be cleaned up before we even get to that point. So by that point, it should be like, yes, I can marry you. I feel like
it never gets to that point. And that's these numbers are low. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Kef went away. I'm sorry, Kef. We're taking too long to accept.
I do feel like, because I can't, like, especially like in terms of family sense, right?
Yeah.
And which is crazy because I talk to a lot of people about this debate, and it's like, hey, are you like, do you come from a family that your parents are still married, or do you come from a divorced family, or do you come from like a family where your father may not necessarily be in the picture? Because everybody's kind of viewpoints get skewed with those situations. Me personally, I come from a divorced home. Like my parents got divorced when I was 7, and it was a little rocky. Now they're best friends, which is like cool, but also very weird at the same time. But I still believe in that institution of marriage, which for a lot of people, if they come from divorced homes, they don't believe in marriage anymore. And it's just like, my parents, yes, they may have gotten divorced, but that bond that they had and that bond that they created and then created me out of, like, was strong. And it's still strong 30 years later,
Hello, gentlemen. Yes,
We have 2 people?
Yes.
Who is it?
Of course. You don't see them?
I can't. It's dark.
Oh, hold on. Let me adjust that for you. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Came on like.
It's Kevin. Who else?
Daisy?
Dace? Oh, God. I wish I had both of them up here at once.
Why not? What we do?
They don't have, as a collective, but individually they don't have any behavior. As a collective.
And Raven just came on, so we need to include Raven at some point.
So. No. Listen, 2 women, 2 men. You're not doing that beating up on the men tonight. I know it's your show, but we making it even. That's why I sent for help. I'm about to just the same. Hold on.
Are y'all close to each other? Because I'm hearing an echo.
You hearing an echo? Your phone tap.
No. I hear an echo too.
Right. Your phone tap too, Lauren.
Oh, y'all close to each other. Y'all in close proximity.
Are y'all in the same car?
Good. That's better.
Car. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't even know this filter had words.
Hey, let me nigga file my camera. Hold on.
Okay. There we go.
What's going on, ladies? How y'all doing?
Okay, so let's start with this, right? Y'all are both in the same place. I see the curtains.
I got my own
And
goddamn
you got
cousin.
the hookah thing in your hand, and he's smoking hookah. Listen,
I always
I'm
smoke
the
hookah,
vet.
Lauren. You know that.
I pick up on this. Anyway,
What is
first question.
What?
Do you guys believe in marriage?
Yeah.
Not one at a time.
I go.
Go ahead, Dace.
Yeah, I believe in it. Yeah, hell yeah. Union of two people together is dope.
I'm gonna need y'all to separate. One of y'all
Yeah.
over there, and one of y'all go back there, cause y'all not close. I can hear echo.
Y'all definitely have an echo.
He muted himself. He said,
Okay.
I can relive.
There we go. All right, so Dace, you believe in marriage?
Yeah. Union of two people is dope. You just got to find the right person to unionize with, because getting divorced is a hassle.
Okay. So what would you consider the right person to do that with?
That's an opinionated question. That's up to you.
That's why I said, what would you consider?
Oh, what would I consider? Shit, I'm an opinionated person myself. I could like you for the color of your eyes today, and I hate you because you snore at night. So I'm difficult.
Okay.
I could break up with you because you sneeze funny.
Yeah, Dace is a gallus. I don't even know
What?
why.
I'm Haitian. There's no such thing as gallus when we Haitian.
Listen, I'm not trying to mess you up in front of your people. So, but anyway.
I'm Haitian. There's no such thing as a gallus.
That is a oxymoron statement. All right, so cool.
Hello, Va.
What do you feel like?
Yeah, she's wild.
Matter of fact, I have a question. How long do you feel like you should date somebody until you get married?
Shit, that's up to you.
20 years.
You
Niggas doing a life bit.
20 years before you get married?
So
you want to get married at 50 something?
Kev said 20 years.
Dace, what do you say? Because I can't do it tonight.
Me personally, it's a serious day. It's a serious day. I'm not joking. To marry someone, there's really no time limit on it. Yo, you can fall in love in 6 months. You can fall in love in 6 days. You can fall in love in 6 years. It's really up to you, you know.
Okay, so what Shea was saying though, with the whole thing, you have to make sure everything is intact, like finances, beliefs. Like if you're gonna bring in children into this marriage, you have to make sure everybody's on the same page with that.
First of all, you said only 30% of black people get married, so that means only 10% of black people plan to have a kid.
That is okay.
Where did you?
I mean, but if you are,
where did I get that fact? That they cyclopedia.
But if you are going into a marriage and you want to have children with that person, then you're gonna need to talk about that.
Read the word advocate.
Just fall in, dive in.
See, that's how people get divorced.
Right.
I should have looked at divorce rates on my little notes.
Hold on. First of all, I'm jealous. Hold on. But before I'm jealous. They got nice backgrounds and shit. Hold on. You adjust my motherfucking curtain.
I'm supposed to be in the hookah lounge. Where y'all at right now?
Not the curtain. They in the backyard.
The backyard? Y'all got a little canopy?
Somebody backyard.
I see a little fan up there.
Oh, she's triple cupped. Hold on. I'm gonna mute myself so you know my brother could talk.
Okay.
Yes. Come on, Kat.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yo, why you always got a war with me?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to brace myself because you be going off sometimes. So I'm ready. What?
First question: do you believe in marriage, Kath?
Of course, you was there for my You was there for the first one. Once again, Lauren was always around, you know. What was my date again? Oh, 5/10/20. Say the date. Wait.
First of all,
she was there for mine too. You see, Lauren been around.
A real marriage.
That was supposed to be a real marriage.
Okay, so you're 30 something, right? Do you see yourself in the next 10 years with a wife and your family living together in unison, married? Like actually, y'all, whether it was a church or a venue, y'all actually signed that paperwork to get married.
Married, no issues, faithful,
I didn't
loyal.
say no issues. Every relationship comes with issues.
Of course, I'm optimistic about it.
Okay. So
The
at what
street.
point do males, because, as females, we tend to be like more ready for
You
that
see,
step
that's a good
before males?
question and a good statement. And I'm gonna be real. And if any man out here says I'm wrong, they're lying.
Not somebody saying you got 10 picks,
You got
I
that.
can't. I can't see the
Who?
comments. That's
Who
good. I
got
turned the
10?
comments off of my.
Which one?
I don't know who said that.
X-rated R.
Oh, this nigga. This nigga got 15. I learned from him. But he should come up here after and tell his story. Um, I lost my train of thought. What was the question one more time?
I said in the next 10 years,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see myself getting married, but back to the men. Most men that get married in their 20s, right? We're doing black men, right? Because that's what we're gonna headline on. Most men that get married in their 20s, it really doesn't last because they really didn't enjoy
Their youth.
their good cleanup for the gram. They really didn't get to enjoy their youth, go on trips, bros trips.
Right.
So soak their royal oats,
Their
and
hope.
things like
It's just saying.
they call it oats. We're not gonna call them hoes. Stop it. And what end up happening is in their 30s and 40s they go through a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
They're in a financial burden, they're in a love burden, and they're seeing their friends who may have taken a different path enjoy their life while they thought they were enjoying their life, and now the tables have turned.
Yeah.
So a lot of men, and I'm gonna do this especially for the 80s and early 90s babies. We're not rushing to get married because women now, as opposed to back in the days, want big lavish weddings. You go to some place as simple as Anton's, it's 20 racks just for a simple wedding. Men nowadays think of.
I would never. Sorry, go keep going, Kev. I would never, but go ahead.
Is he frozen?
No, he laughing.
No, I've done a wedding at Anton, and it's dead like $20,000 for Anton.
Get him.
So you understand this, and who is paying this? 80% of the time is the male and his association. Because a female would be like, well, you want to marry me. I didn't come and ask you, can I marry you? This is something that you want to do. You make all the appropriate steps. So men don't want to separate their finances to make somebody happy, and it doesn't work out. We're optimistic in marriage, but we're also pessimistic in the fact, will this work? So we get stuck in a circle of like, yo, why am I spending all this money to keep a female happy? You're not with me for the money, or you with me for the happiness? Like, which one do you want? Like, do y'all want a big ring, or do y'all just want a regular wedding band? I see your eyes lit up when I ask that question, beloved. Like, everybody want one of these. They want to walk around one of these on their finger, talking about, girl, look.
That makes no sense.
You see?
Listen, I'm not chiming in on this because my ring is already. My marriage is already planned on Pinterest, and my ring is in there too. So.
I'm muting myself.
No, but I'm saying, like, this is.
Hold on. Var know about this?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, he knows. He knows everything. He can tell you exactly which ring I want, what the band is supposed to look like, what the diamond cut is supposed to look like. He can tell you all of this. He knows what color he's supposed to wear. All that.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to your father. He raised a great daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's not even me being a father to a daughter. That's just knowing that, a real father is gonna tell you, yo, don't follow me. Get a man that's better than me, that treats you great, and that's dope. For you to have your wedding already planned at such a young age. So that's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Who's cutting onions? No, he's not.
But to elaborate on what Kev said and what X-Rated R said, it's a difference between love and infatuation.
Yeah.
You feel me? Real love, the money don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about, yo, who's gonna pay you. We're gonna do this together because we're in unison.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this together, whether the wedding costs $5,000 or $500,000. We're gonna do this together because it's for the sake of love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I fully agree with that. Obviously, like my wedding and my ring on Pinterest, that's ideal, like my dream. You
As long as
understand?
I'm
But
booked to DJ and
if
I'm
you're with
planning the whole
somebody who
bridal
you
party.
feel like I want to be his wife, he can like propose to me with anything. I'm gonna say yes. You know what I'm saying? We make it work.
Nah, it's real.
I'm a freaking event planner. I can work with any budget. It's not
No,
about
you
that.
can't
But
plan
it's
your
like,
own wedding.
why can't I?
No.
Why not?
You're supposed to show up and just cry.
Good luck. Good luck to
You're supposed to
good
just show
luck
up and
to
cry.
anybody. Listen, there's only one person
Nah,
that
no
I would
funny,
trust with that.
no funny shit. I kind of, want to have my future wife describe what her wedding is and give it to her in a surprise.
Oh, that's nice.
Real talk, make her think she's planning her best friend's wedding. Down to the dress and just show up.
So you've been planning this. You know what you want.
But see, here's the
I
thing.
do know what I
I'm
want.
with a surprise wedding, right? Because then she's gonna feel like, how you do the dress, how do you do the like everything. Those aspects, it's what she has to pick. Like she needs to know. She has to have her wedding dress.
That's when you tell the best friend, like, yo, listen, I need you to act like you don't know nothing. Say you don't want nothing. Oh shit, this nigga just showed up.
I think somebody in your live blocked me.
You're like still in on my screen.
It's still in it
No,
though.
his shit is frozen.
Just spinning.
He's out.
It still shows. Oh, now it shows him out.
Somebody on the live got him blocked.
How do they do that?
Who blocked him?
When they in your comments, whoever blocked any one of us, we go out.
I did not know that.
Whoever blocked at So Ambitious Cap, show yourself. Be a real one.
Right, be a real one.
I did not
be a real one.
I know that.
Okay, so I have another question for you guys. I mean, y'all are together anyway.
I'm sorry, Kev.
Hold on, let me take out my AirPods so Kev can hear me.
Do you think it is harder for a man to want to marry a successful woman who already has her shit together, who already has maybe making more than he is, do you think that's
I'm trying to build my race car. So go ahead, be successful.
Okay. Look, nobody blocked you. Because that one of the statistics, there we go, was that educated women are least likely to get married. And I want to know if it's due to us, like not wanting to settle with less than what we feel like we deserve, or it has to do with the males being intimidated by a woman who might be in a better position than he is. Like, because I know, a male might be like, all right, well, I'm gonna wait until I'm here to take that next step with her. I'm gonna wait till I get this to take that next step with her. I'm gonna wait till I can afford that ring and that wedding to do that.
Them niggas is soft. That's them Generation Z.
Yes, grown men then, Lo. Clearly.
Huh?
Those the Generation Z niggas. You worried about, yo, my wife make more than me? Yo, I don't know. I told you, like, somebody got Kev blocked. That's why he's up, and then it should just go off.
I can't. But yeah, sometimes that is a problem to certain people.
I don't give a damn how much my woman makes. I don't give a damn. What does that matter, yo? That just means we can take better trips with our money combined.
Man!
Hi, guys.
Yo, her headband is mad shiny. I need one of those.
You're not gonna come for my friend the first second.
I'm not coming for her. I'm being serious.
Raven, Days, Raven.
How you doing, Raven?
You don't like my headband?
No, I like it. I said I need one of those.
Oh,
Just
okay.
got phone jack.
I need one of So, Raven, do you believe in marriage?
Yes, I believe in marriage, 100%.
At some point, I was waiting for you to take the earbud out.
Oh wait.
I must admit though, like
At some point, I was waiting for you to take the earbud.
You're going in and out, Ray.
Yeah. Hold on. The guys got to mute their mics or something.
We good.
You good? Okay. Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't really know a lot of successful marriages. Like I wish that I did, but I don't. But I do feel like our generation, more than the generation before us, is getting married.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen a lot of people get married. Now, are they going to last years? I'm not sure. I hope so. But yeah, I believe in marriage.
Do you have like your wedding plans out like low? Because I definitely don't have that shit planned. But do you have yours planned? Do you know what you want? Know what you're looking for?
I don't have it planned. Like, of course, every girl has dreamed of their like perfect wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Planned, but I definitely have thought about it.
What is the perfect wedding?
What is the perfect wedding? Do you have your ring picked out? The color of your dress? Do you know your bridesmaids?
Do you have to wear white?
Whoa.
Is
I'm
it
not-
a man?
I feel like I feel like my bridesmaids probably changed for years. I'm not even gonna lie about that.
Shit.
Like the cut of the diamond, I know. I don't know exactly what ring it is. I don't know the colors. Do I have to wear white? I don't have to, but I will. Off white.
Does your husband have to wear his wedding ring all the time?
Facts. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Do I have to wear my wedding ring all the time?
Right.
No, your husband.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have to.
Wear my wedding ring all the time. If that's yes, then for my husband, that's a yes.
Yes.
Wait,
What if he's a mechanic?
time. What is the thing with men with not wanting to wear their wedding band though?
Because that is such a sacred piece of metal that if we lose it, y'all are upset. It's like a divorce.
That sounds like BS. You're lying.
It
What if
really
he's a
sounds
mechanic
like
and his hands get dirty?
Listen, let me tell you something.
Put on
Let me
gloves.
tell you something. You cannot wear your wedding ring if you have a tattoo that says "I'm married" around your finger. Then you don't have to wear it. Then you can leave it at home because you're worried about losing it.
Wait, so you're trying to have your man with a tattoo on his finger, Lo?
If he doesn't want to wear his wedding ring,
My ring finger tattoo is gonna say vagina finger.
Then you're going to be single. We're
Right.
not.
That's gonna be my wedding ring.
Ain't you single? Don't be coming for my man. That's why we need.
who's single?
That's where I'm gonna put it.
Not one person on this.
It already worked.
Y'all losing me.
Yes. Okay, so Raven,
Yes.
what do you feel like needs to be in order before you get married? So if you're dating somebody and you're dating them for a while, what would be your, like, okay, we can get married, and what would stop you from getting married?
That's a loaded question, I feel like.
Yes.
Like, not well, we have to understand not everybody is perfect. So I feel like emotionally, you have to be connected. Physically, you have to be connected. Financially, you guys have to have understanding.
Mm-hmm.
What's Raven's son?
And mentally, like, you really just have to be each other's teammate.
Mm-hmm.
Raven is a Leo. I heard the question. Raven is a Leo.
Why? Why are you asking my sign?
Pick me. I have a question.
Go ahead, Days.
What if, right? All the boxes are checked except he's a nigga that don't want to go to work.
Excuse me?
What?
Then all the boxes are checked.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Fucking stop. He just
I'm
does
throwing a curveball.
money, but all the boxes are checked. Do you still marry?
I'm going to throw a curveball. You ready? So if somebody came up to me and said they don't want to work, I would respect it if they were like, I don't want to work for anybody else. I'm about to go do my own thing.
Nope.
Yes.
No.
Hold on. If somebody told me they don't want to work, to me, that lacks ambition, and I can't be with anybody that lacks that. Because
Exactly.
So if it checked all the boxes except that one, it's off the table.
Because honestly, we said one of the statistics were that divorce rates are higher because of finances, right? So if you're not trying to work and I'm getting my black by
Every day.
going to a 9 to 5 and running 2 businesses, and you're not working or
Right.
you're not trying to find a job, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we out here spending $40,000 on a wedding, $15,000 on a dress you're not gonna be able to fit in 3 summers.
Wrong. Train with dates.
No.
Whoa!
No.
Out with dates.
I'm gonna
Always
take it
fitted.
all the way.
But how is somebody supposed to afford that if they don't want to work? First of all,
Exactly.
I'm just general.
Somebody that can fit in their tux 3 years later. Don't ever try to play.
Right? Not 3 summers. You're not gonna know.
Right.
I could fit my tux.
I can fit mine.
You have to get married first. We'll see.
You didn't say get married. I fit my tux.
Wait, okay. Cool. Let's rewind that back. Because 9 times out of 10 today, the groom is not paying for the whole wedding.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are on a payment plan together. And honestly, like, I wish it was back then, back time where the bride's father was supposed to pay for the wedding. Because Timothy has already told me, big hell no. But, it's like, you go half, y'all have a payment plan. And also, it's wedding etiquette at the end of the day for your guests to pay for their plate. Mm-hmm. You don't give wedding gifts anymore. You give money, and the financial aspect of it should match what your plate is. So if you're going to a wedding, you should literally not be giving somebody less than $150. Mm-hmm. So you're getting some of that money back if we're being realistic.
Also, somebody's buying a $15,000 dress.
Well, I want a Panina tournée.
I definitely do. I definitely want a clientele, but I'm definitely $15,000. I'm gonna make it work. Me and Ray are gonna make it work on Say Yes to the Dress. We're gonna make it work.
Yes.
Lawrence, how much?
But also, I'm quite capable of paying for my own dress.
Exactly.
Like if my husband and I are like, okay, Raven, you pay for your own dress, and then I got whatever. Like, okay, cool.
Right.
Or we.
Yo, the comments is a joke.
But I think
that's the hooch.
Listen, can we finance that?
That goes along with.
Oh my god! I'm missing all these comments.
Yo, the comments is funny. Can we finance that ring too? Since we going broke on everything.
Yeah, finance the ring. Well, who's
going half?
Finance the ring and get insurance on it. Okay, let me tell you something.
Are we both paying that ring off? Because I'm not the one wearing it.
Don't say
no. Because we have to buy y'all a wedding band too.
Right?
Don't get it twisted.
That's a fact.
But let me tell you something. Don't come out of your pocket $20,000 for no ring. You better pay it in installment.
First of all, you buying my wedding ring, you're gonna go broke. I'm telling you right now.
It's a band. See, that's when you got it messed up. It's a band.
You buy my wedding
Girls
band,
get
you're
the
going
ring,
broke.
guys get the band.
Listen, I want to spend $100,000 on my wedding band.
Why?
Why?
Wear it, but
Why?
you don't want to wear it. But you don't want to wear
I didn't say
it.
I didn't say I wanted to. I didn't say I didn't want to wear it. I said if the man doesn't want to wear it. I'm a man, not the man.
But sir, you're implying that you don't want to wear your wedding band.
I never said that.
Wedding band you don't want to wear.
I never said that. I just said my tattoo's gonna say vagina finger.
It's not.
Okay.
All right. This is not.
Yes.
All right. So.
I hope Vaugh's listening because you buying the wedding band. You buying that wedding band.
The wedding band, not the wedding ring.
Yeah, you buying the wedding band, and that shit. My shit gotta be diamond encrusted. My shit gotta be iced out.
Listen, this is why you get a man that likes the.
I want to take pictures like this too. I want to shake people. I want to shake hands and put the ring out first.
I can't. This is why you listen. You date ladies. Date a man that likes the simple things.
Let me ask you a question.
Especially when you're expensive. Okay.
You know my team. Which one of us do you think is likely to get married first?
Oh, that's
Fuck that. Who's getting married last?
Yo, that is honestly, I know they don't know you like I know y'all. That is a hard question. I will say this. I've probably seen Dace with the most girlfriends. So hopefully Dace gets married first. But I don't know because Dace be having girlfriends and doing what he wants to do. So I don't know.
And they always blaming me. I'm chill.
Because I would blame you too, Cap, because you don't have no behavior. Y'all two together.
No, both of y'all don't got
no.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Ladies, honest,
Don't judge me real
you
quick, guys. I have to put my
be with
phone up.
us. You roll your eyes, your mouth kid. It's like
You're, you're
it's like I'm.
breaking, Kev. You're breaking up.
Your face always angry, like extra oxtail gravy on my right.
My what?
Yeah, I can't.
My what?
Your face always mash. It's always like I'm adding oxtail gravy. It's a fact. When you talk to me, it's like me and you was in a relationship 6 years ago, and you don't want nothing to do with me. You hear that, Alice? He ain't lying.
Oh my God. All right.
Your
We are
mouth is
getting off topic. We are going to let somebody else join and then y'all can come back later, okay?
baby spooning. Who be spooning?
Who's this?
X-rated R?
Yo,
I don't
that's
know him.
That's
He a
your
part-time.
friend?
No, we be back though.
Yeah.
All right, come back. Sorry, guys. I had to put my phone on the charger because I am never prepared for these lives. Anybody else willing to join us? We lost Raven. Raven, what happened?
Raven. Hold on, let me see. Did she? Oh, no. Here, no, what's happening. Someone else requested me, but it's... I'm going to try to invite her back and see what happens. E1A.
Shan, come in the convo as somebody who's recently engaged.
Ray!
My bad.
Yes. Okay, so Raven, have you always kind of believed in marriage? Do you come from like parents that have been married?
So my parents were married, but they also are divorced. But also for a long time, like even after the divorce, in some way, I feel like they were closer divorced than they were married, which is weird, right? Because like I feel like their relationships worked better when they were divorced. I mean, he's remarried now and stuff like that. That's a long time.
I wish Timothy would.
But again, like I don't really know a lot of couples that are older couples that are still married.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I'm the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know a lot of people that are married, like still married. Even my parents, they've been married for 30-something years.
That's awesome.
But
And you know
what it is with marriage in me. I really
I
don't.
feel like our generation, when we hear like, dang, marrying somebody for 60 something years, like it gives me, even a person that wants to get married, like it gives me anxiety. Like, what if I wake up one day and I be like, ooh, I hate you, but I hate you for like 2 years straight, you know? But it's at that point, it's like,
Don't know.
we've been married for some, like, listen, my boyfriend has told me if we are married for 20 years and I want to leave, I cannot. I'm going to have to sit there and deal with it. Because at that point, he's not going to be a young tenderoni anymore and not going to be able to go out and do his thing. Like, you know, it's like you're stuck with me. So I know, like, especially our generation where we're the type of people that, like, kind of move and shake to our own drum and kind of, like, get up and bounce any sign of discomfort.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah.
But not Casamigos night.
Actually,
Not listen, exact words, tenderoni.
I feel like
Tenderoni.
like it's a commitment that you make. So
Yeah.
once somebody like gets down on one knee, like you're like, okay, now it's till death do us part. You probably would like, I don't want to say sacrifice, but you would probably like go through things with more ease, I guess, married than you would like boyfriend and girlfriend. For example, like if something happened and you were just in a relationship and not married, you might think about ending it, but you would never think about ending it if you were married. Right? You put a lot more effort into your marriage to make it work than you do a relationship where, you know, you have no real commitment with each other besides your word. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's all it is, really.
And then also, like, if we take, like, in terms of, like, my grandparents, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were married before they transitioned for, like, 60-something years. If, you know, like, probably more than that, you know?
Right.
And it's like, I know personally, my grandma had to endure so much, you know, that it's kind of like unspoken, you know, and TikToks is like, what's the family secret that you found out? You know, things like that. But she had to endure so much in that relationship. And even with like longer relationships now, like it's like, yeah, we've been together 20 years, but I stayed when he did this, you know, I did this. And it was kind of like, you have to have a lot of forgiveness and you have to let a lot of shit
Go.
not slide, but you got
Yeah.
to get over a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. And I
No,
know
like
me,
slide. You're right. You're right.
yeah,
Slide. Like
because
that's
you
not
have to
cool.
see the bigger picture at the end of the
Ooh.
day.
All right, let me read these comments real quick. Somebody said the Black Country Club said marriage is just a title. The government makes it a commitment with the paperwork, but you can still be bonded without the word marriage. Danny's Grammy said, but marriage is work, and not a lot of people want to truly work anymore. Hence, them two on the call previously. It's so funny because Kev just said, what did he say? Hold on. I'm going to read the foolishness he just said. He said, we need more women proposing in 2022. I wish one of my friends would.
Let me tell you.
I would snatch y'all by the collar so quick.
Wait, what
If
happened?
y'all ever see me get down on a knee and propose to anybody's son, call the mental institution and get me a room, okay? Call them and get me a room because I clearly lost my mind. I'm not in my right mind. Lock me up.
Snatch y'all by y'all collar real quick. I better not see y'all on one knee doing anything. Pause.
It's a no for me.
It's a no.
It's a never.
It's
for
a
me.
strong no for me.
I could love you to the ends and I can't, but I would never. I'm sorry. My pride will not let me. My pride will not let me. Just like, okay, as a man, right?
Right. And
Kev, since you're going off in the comments, you can answer this. As a man, if you propose to a girl and she says no, what do you do then? Do you continue that relationship if she said no to your proposal?
Wait, I have a oh my God, wait, I have a question. What if somebody proposed to you and you like had doubts, but you didn't want to say no and you say yes? Is that worse?
No, because y'all can talk about it later.
I mean, if he's proposing in like a public spot, I would feel inclined to say yes. Just because it's like, dang, I'm about to embarrass you in front of no female will tell me I'm about to embarrass you in front of all these people, you know?
Right.
But I also feel like as a man, women, we're very vocal. Like, we're going to tell you, like, you're not doing this. This is not right. This is not okay. I need you to change up this. So if you hear all of those things and you know you haven't made a change and then you think like a ring is going to solve that.
Right.
It's not. It's going to be a no for me, dog. Like, and I honestly think you can't continue the relationship once it's a no. If somebody proposes to you and you say no, like, that's the end of the relationship.
You think so? Yeah.
I think, how do you continue on with that? First of all, that man is probably never going to propose to you again. Right?
That's a fact. Men cannot get no.
Men's pride, like,
nah.
You're talking about if they propose in like a public setting and you told him no. But what if it was in like a private setting and you told him no? You don't think he'll propose to you again? Even if you'd be like, nah, because we need to work on You think it's a done deal? Like,
who knows? Every man is different, but who knows? I don't know. I know the men that I've dealt with probably
blow to somebody's pride, especially if he went out and got a ring and was like,
yeah,
you know, this is what I want. Like, it's still gonna be. He's never going to do that again, and he's never gonna he's gonna feel violated. I personally feel like I'm not a man, so I don't know, and I would never propose to anybody. So I don't know.
Snatch you up by your collar,
girl. Listen,
yeah.
If you ever see me doing that, book me in the hospital. I must have a brain tumor that's altering my personality. I watch a lot of doctor shows, so I know it happens. Okay.
You shouldn't propose unless you are 100% sure your partner is going to say yes.
Exactly.
Countless conversations beforehand. Yes,
definitely. I agree. 100%.
Definitely true.
Yes.
100%.
Like, you should go in with the notion, like, all right, we're on. Yeah.
Right. We have multiple conversations, and I know for a fact she with it. Absolutely.
So, okay. So what do y'all think is the longest y'all will wait for a ring? Ooh.
Wait, 10 years.
Not including Shea. I know you've been like, y'all been since like young. So at your age now, right? Say if you're starting a relationship.
Yes.
Or you started a relationship a year or two ago, you're starting a relationship now, whatever the case may be. What do you think is the timeline? Or should there be a timeline at all?
With me, I don't see it as at this point in my life. Not like I'm 28. I'm not putting a timeline on anything. I feel like if both of us are secure, we're both like on the same page with everything, especially financially and all that good stuff. Like I could propose to me in 6 months. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. We just need to make sure, like we said before, like we're all on one accord. We're all on the same page with everything as far as having kids, because that is a really like ticklish conversation for some couples, right? Like
not ticklish. I love it. Oh, sorry.
Did you fall? Oh,
sorry. No, my phone fell. My phone fell.
Oh, I can't help you. Okay.
No, I was dying. You were like ticklish, and I was like.
Yeah, because there's some relationships where like one partner wants kids and the other partner doesn't. You know.
But then should you even be in that relationship? Because then, if you want kids and your partner doesn't, what's the point of
being
staying in that situation when y'all know from jump y'all are not on the same page?
But I feel like a lot of women too, they like to, I don't know if settling is the word, but they feel they're in hopes that their minds will change. Especially if like marriage is on the table. I
don't agree with that. You cannot change an adult's, like a grown man's mind. You cannot. I don't think you can change, especially not something about kids, because what if that person gives in and was like, all right, we can have a kid, y'all have a kid, and then he's not, oh my God, why you let him back?
I'm sorry. And
he's not like emotionally attached to that kid. He's not doing what he needs to do as a father. Like that opens up another can of worms.
Right.
And he could be like, listen, I never wanted to have a kid anyway. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
Right.
Why you mad I'm back on?
Who is this? Daisy Cat.
Y'all be talking.
Oh, it's Daisy.
You told us to leave and come back.
Yes.
That's
yes.
Yeah.
First of all,
so
like I said, if she dropped to her knee and proposed to me, I'm drop kicking you in the forehead.
Okay, so you don't want that. You don't want that.
Hell
I don't
no.
know if any really wants a woman proposing to me. Like, I really don't know of any man that would want that.
I seen them niggas on Facebook. I don't know what. I seen them fish mine on Facebook.
I can't.
You want a woman proposing to
you? Y'all not marrying. What? You want to get on your knees?
Huh? So what you saying? She got on her knees for everything else. Why not the wedding?
We about to kick y'all right back out.
Right, y'all about to be booted because y'all going crazy. Y'all getting a little crazy right now.
I feel like
fix it.
But real talk,
fix
if
it.
both of us have enough money to pay for our wedding, yo, let me get that. Let's invest that. Let's buy some shit, and we'll talk about marriage later. Let's triple that money. Just in case shit don't work out, you could take your half that got tripled. I take my half that got tripled. We be happy separately.
Okay, but here's my question with that, right? Cool. Whose name is it in?
Ours. Together.
But y'all are not married.
Doesn't matter.
It's a business.
It's a business proposal. So both of our names could be on it.
Okay, got it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I can't.
What were we talking about? We were talking about
what?
Okay, so and here's my thing with like expectations on like timelines, right? Like I said previously, I feel like women, we're kind of already like, we get to a certain point and we're already ready for it, you know? I feel like, but me personally, I will ride it out till the man is ready, because he might be having panic attacks as soon as he gets married, right? And don't nobody want that.
I'm sorry.
Like,
but then how do we even know that we're ready? Like, nobody has ever been married. None of us, right? Like, I came close. Jesus.
Yeah, we know, girl.
But
Raven moved to New York and got engaged like this.
Yes.
And I was like, that's my friend. I'm gonna stick beside her.
Anyway, that's why I asked you, like, if somebody gets down on one knee and you know, like, you have a little bit of doubt, like, you still say yes or do you say no? Anyways, this is not about me. What was I saying? what was the point? What was the question?
Timeline. We were talking timelines.
Mine.
We don't know what it's gonna be like, right? So like I say you never know somebody until you live with them, right? Mm-hmm. So I know some people who like get married, they have their own spots, or even they live with their parents, whatever, and then they get married and then they live with each other. I feel like that's a dangerous thing because to me, you really don't know someone really until you live with them. Even with like a friend or something, like if you had a roommate that was a best friend, you think you know your best friend until you live with them, and that's a whole different situation. So I just assumed that marriage would be that times 100. Like
because now it's like bills are in each other's name, you might have a joint account, and that ties back into finances. Like you have to be able to trust that person wholeheartedly, because if I'm putting $1,000 in a joint account each month, and then you feel like you want to go out and buy, I don't know, and take that money and you're not contributing.
I feel like we don't have to join. Like we don't have to join. Even if like I marry somebody like that's a billionaire, like we don't have to join. Like we can have our own little separate things. You can give me some of your billionaire money if you like, but like
I got a question.
You don't have to join shit. To be honest, like.
So this may sound a little crazy to y'all, but this was something I was contemplating. Okay, y'all might call me crazy, but hear me out. All right. Me personally, I don't know how marriage is gonna work, because I cannot have someone up under me every single day. So how do y'all feel about being married, right? But y'all living in 2 separate households?
I mean, it works. It works for people. It works for people.
No?
It honestly works. Like, honestly, like, people get married, they live together, right? And then it doesn't work out for whatever reason. And then they get their own place, and it's like a better relationship. Sometimes it works for people. Would I do it? Hell no.
Yeah, somebody said separate rooms. Listen, man cave it out. Cave it out. You have a man cave, go there, think about it, stay there, get your time, and then we can join when we want to join. But no, separate homes?
I think that's fly.
No. I know personally when my parents were married, like my dad had the basement. That was his man cave. He had little DJ turntables, everything. He had the basement. Go down there, figure it out. It was a room down there if you wanted to sleep down there because we're really beefing. Stay there, and then with separate homes.
Yeah, you have, like, listen, the dude have his penthouse. I got my townhouse. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
But then you're
what's
so
the point of
used
getting
to
married,
being
then?
apart, then are you really together?
Exactly. What's the point of being married? Like, you might as well just be the girlfriend.
Exactly.
To be married.
Whatever.
If you feel the need to be apart, you're not ready. Ooh, maybe I'm not ready. I told you I wasn't ready. No, ma'am, not me. Separate sections of the house, but residence too much.
Yeah, it invites too much into your marriage. That invites too much into your marriage.
I know. I already know.
That's too much free. Like, no.
That is a lot.
You're supposed to make a change when you're married. It's supposed to be a change.
Yeah.
You know,
and honestly, like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I like to be around my significant other, like, a lot. Like,
listen, me and mine is like
right, like, and so
know.
like, I like to be with them. Like, I like to come home. I like to come home to them. I like to, like, you know, cook for them. You know, sleep with them. You know what I'm saying?
He could come over and spend the night or whatever. I'm not saying like y'all don't, you know, lay up.
Your husband is gonna come spend the night. Your husband?
No.
Yeah.
Plus, that's also like 2 separate households that y'all are paying bills for. Like, that don't make sense financially. No, ma'am.
Well off. I mean, I'm talking about well off, like wealthy. Like, our bills are on automatic payment. Like, we don't gotta worry about all of that. You know what I mean? I'm all up under him all the time. I can't. I really can't. I don't know why. I can't. Maybe if I get
spend the night back.
That's
Mass spending night bags, right? That's hella funny.
Exactly.
his clothes
No.
over my house. Her, you know what I mean? Like my clothes would be over here.
But
Got,
what's the point of being married then? Just to get the paper and have the wedding? Like, what's the point? What if you have children? Then the
not you being a red flag.
He comes.
Guys, I gotta log off and I'm gonna log back on because it's about to cut off.
Oh, yeah.